Welcome to the Wonder Location installation training. In this video, we'll walk through the proper installation and configuration process for Wonder restaurant equipment and network hardware. This training is designed to help Granite field technicians complete installs efficiently, maintain equipment standards, and ensure every Wonder location is operational and ready for launch. We'll cover network and firewall connections, switch and ISP configuration, kiosk and display setup, printer installation, Sonos speaker setup, mounting procedures, scanner and camera installation, final deployment best practices. Section 1. Network and firewall installation. Begin by positioning the breakout switches, firewalls, and network switches within the rack. ISP connections. Connect ISP 1 into port 1 of breakout switch 1, and connect ISP 2 into port 1 of breakout switch 2. Firewall connections. From breakout switch 1, port 2 connects to Internet 1 on firewall 1. Port 3 connects to Internet 1 on firewall 2. From breakout switch 2, port 2 connects to Internet 2 on firewall 1. Port 3 connects to Internet 2 on firewall 2. This configuration provides WAN failover redundancy. If one ISP fails, traffic automatically routes through the secondary provider. Switch uplinks from firewall 1. Port 43 goes into port 47 on switch 1. Port 44 goes into port 47 on switch 2, and port 45 goes into port 47 on switch 3 from firewall 2. Port 43 goes into port 48 on switch 1. Port 44 goes into port 48 on switch 2. Port 45 goes into port 48 on switch 3. Port usage standards. The bottom 6 ports on each switch are reserved for cameras. Port 1 on each switch is reserved for wireless access points. The remaining ports are used for data devices. POS front-of-house devices connect to port 25 on switches 2 and 3. ISP uplinks use port 46 on switches 2 and 3. All switches are pre-configured with VLAN assignments. Section 2. Kiosk and display configuration. The Wonder kiosks use micro-touch Android displays. Initial setup. 1. Power on the display. 2. Connect to the designated Wonder or staging Wi-Fi network. 3. Allow the device to pull its configuration from the zero-touch enrollment portal. Once provisioning begins, accept all required Android and Google setup prompts. Wait for the Esper enrollment screen and allow the device to complete app installation automatically. Important notes. Devices should be hardwired via Ethernet once deployed on-site. Multiple kiosks can be staged simultaneously. 15.6-inch and 21.1-inch displays follow the same enrollment process. Wonder Pop configuration after enrollment. Step 1. Launch the Wonder Pop application. Step 2. Select the appropriate site location. Step 3. Confirm all user types. Step 4. Pair the card reader if applicable. Step 5. Save the configuration once complete. The kiosk should display the Wonder Pop splash screen and is ready for deployment. Cable management. Install the rear cable cover plates and route all cables cleanly through the lower channel openings. Use included cable management clips to secure wiring and maintain a professional finish. Section 3. Label printer installation. Wonder kitchens use the Star Micronics MC Label 3 printer system. Printer preparation. Step 1. Open the printer cover. Step 2. Load the thermal label roll correctly between the guides. Step 3. Feed the labels over the roller path. And Step 4. Close the printer cover securely. Network and power connections. Connect power carefully to avoid bent pins. Connect the Ethernet cable directly into the LAN port. Ensure cables are routed cleanly around the wireless module. Power on verification. After powering on, blue light indicates printer readiness. Green light confirms Ethernet connectivity configuration setup to print the configuration page. Step 1. Hold the power and feed buttons together. Step 2. Release power while continuing to hold feed. And step 3, allow the printer to print its configuration sheet. From there, locate the printer IP address on the printed page. Cloud print configuration from a laptop on the same network. Open a browser to the printer IP address. Log in using the default credentials. Change the password to the approved Wonder standard. Enable cloud print services. Set polling interval to 1 second. Apply the assigned printer link URL. Save and restart the printer. Once complete, verify successful communication by printing a test receipt. Section 4. Sonos Speaker Setup. Each Wonder location includes Sonos speaker systems for front-of-house audio. Setup process. Power on all speakers. Open the Sonos app on the designated tablet. Connect speakers to the Wonder network. Join or create the Sonos system. Final configuration. Update speaker firmware if prompted. Pair speakers into stereo sets. Assign speaker groups appropriately. Music service setup. Add the Jukeboxy Music for Business service. Log in using Wonder-provided credentials. Apply the assigned playback schedule. Verify audio playback from both speakers. For locations with more than 2 speakers, configure speakers in stereo pairs only. Additional speakers require additional paired groups. Section 5. Device mounting. Pole mount installation. When mounting devices to poles, make sure to install the provided rubber inserts before tightening mounts. Use power tools when appropriate to improve efficiency. Ensure all mounts are tightened securely without over-tightening. Mounting height guidelines. Install customer-facing devices at comfortable eye level whenever possible. Ensure displays are clearly visible and accessible to guests. Cable management. Keep all wiring hidden where possible. Route cables cleanly along shelving or support structures. Use Velcro or approved adhesive mounting solutions where required. Section 6. Card reader and display hardware. Card reader bracket installation. Remove the rear display access panel. Install the card reader mounting bracket. Secure the locking screw. Route the USB-C cable cleanly through the mount. Ensure the cabling remains hidden. The card reader cannot be easily removed. The installation looks clean and secure. Section 7. Scanner installation. Verify the correct scanner model before deployment. Important verification. Approved models include blue trigger button. Correct charging pin orientation. Incorrect scanner models may short against metal mounting surfaces. Always confirm the scanner base orientation before installation. Section 8. Camera installation. Wonder locations use PoE fisheye security cameras. Installation steps. Mount the camera securely using the included hardware. Connect the Ethernet cable for power over Ethernet. Verify the camera status light. Status indicators solid blue means the device is connected and operational. Blinking orange means the device firmware update is in progress. Final verification. Coordinate with the on-site Wonder or IT team to verify camera visibility, proper placement, and successful network registration. Section 9. Walk-in cooler camera installation. Verify the camera is properly assigned and online within the system before installation. Fisheye cameras use a fixed lens and should be mounted with a direct line of sight for full coverage. Walk-in cooler cameras require additional moisture protection because condensation can cause camera failures. Installers should loosen the housing, route the cable through the sealed opening, and tighten all fittings securely. Apply sealant around the mounting surface and camera dome to create a proper moisture barrier. Ensure all gaskets and seals are properly seated before final assembly. Section 10. MT11 sensor installation. MT11 sensors include serial number labels that should be applied immediately during installation. One label should remain on the sensor, while another should be placed inside the refrigerator for identification. Sensors mount using a security bracket and self-tapping screws. Installers should mount sensors on the upper left side of lowboy refrigerators for consistent placement. Remove the battery tab before installation to activate the sensor. Secure the sensor tightly to prevent movement or accidental removal. Section 11. Glycol probe routing and placement. Glycol probes are installed to provide accurate refrigerator temperature readings. The probe should be positioned upright toward the back of the refrigerator. Route the probe cable through the refrigerator gasket carefully to avoid damaging the seal. Excess cables should be bundled neatly and secured using zip ties. Apply gasket adhesive where the wire passes through the door seal to maintain proper insulation. Proper cable management prevents wire damage and improves long-term reliability. Section 12. Upright and beverage refrigerator installations. Upright refrigerators use magnetic mounting methods rather than drilled brackets. Sensors should sit securely on top of the refrigerator using the supplied magnet system. Beverage cooler installations require special attention to drawer rails and moving parts. Cables should never be routed near sliding rails where friction may damage wiring. Sensors should be mounted securely using zip ties and grill openings when necessary. Installers should prioritize clean routing and secure cable placement in all refrigerator types. Section 13. Commercial TV setup and configuration. Verify the correct commercial-grade TV model before installation. Commercial TVs use matte displays and are preferred over consumer-grade screens. TVs should be configured in portrait orientation during setup. Devices can connect through hardwired Ethernet or Wi-Fi depending on site requirements. Different display types may require different configurations, including screen cloud applications or order status boards. URLs entered during setup must include HTTPS formatting to avoid browser errors. Order status boards should be configured using the correct location information for the site. Section 14. Printer shelf installation. Printer shelves mount directly to pole systems using locking brackets and mounting hardware. Rubber padding should be installed between mounting surfaces for improved stability and grip. Shelves should be mounted slightly lower than the associated display screens. Ethernet and power cables should route cleanly upward toward designated data and power drops. Proper cable management is important to prevent sagging and maintain a professional appearance. Section 15. Scanner and peripheral placement. Some pods require additional shelves for handheld scanners and related accessories. Runner pods and pizza pods may contain dedicated scanner shelf configurations. Scanners should sit securely on shelves while remaining easily accessible for employees. Installers should ensure shelves and accessories do not interfere with daily workflow operations. Section 18. Final configuration and quality assurance. Installers should verify all mounted equipment is secure and functioning correctly before leaving the site. Cable management, labeling, orientation, and mounting consistency are critical quality standards. Documentation photos should capture completed setups clearly for future reference. Proper installation practices reduce maintenance issues and improve operational reliability. Labeling standards and equipment identification. Equipment labels should be placed in visible and standardized locations across all installations. Labels near the front or power button area improve visibility for troubleshooting and documentation. Proper labeling reduces confusion and minimizes the need for multiple reference photos. Consistent labeling standards improve field efficiency and equipment tracking. Final checklist. Before leaving the site, verify all network equipment is connected and labeled, kiosks are online and enrolled, printers are printing successfully, speakers are paired and playing audio, cameras are online, mounts and brackets are secure, cable management is clean and professional, And that completes the installation training for Wonder. Thank you for completing the Wonder installation training. Following these standards helps ensure consistent deployments, faster openings, and a reliable customer experience across all Wonder locations. For escalations or deployment support, contact the Granite project management or engineering team.